search of a quick, easy, and affordable way to close off your bed space to the rest of the world, this TruShield Soft Trifold Tonneau cover is a great mod that you should be looking at for your 2007 through 2013 Silverado or Sierra 1500. I do want to note that this specific choice has two options for bed sizes, including a 5.8-foot short box and 6.5-foot standard box, so just make sure that you're getting the right version of this cover when it comes time to put it on your truck. Now, regardless of your truck's bed size, this is a hassle-free bed cover if you prefer a soft cover and want an option that's lightweight and very usable on a day-to-day basis, while also carrying that seamless soft cover look to finish the appearance of the back of the truck. Now, it's also great if you don't need heavy-duty protection and just want to close off the bed space to bad weather, wind, or prying eyes, and enjoy a cover that's on the lighter side, both in materials and on your wallet. Now, the design here is definitely straightforward with a simple trifold nature and clamp-on design, not including rails or other larger components, which makes this very easy to use on a day-to-day basis and easy to pop off in minutes if you need access to the full bed. Now, this also comes with buckles and straps at the bulkhead to keep this open when driving, and it's adjustable so you can keep this secure on the back even at higher speeds. Now, while it is a lighter duty soft cover and the fabric and construction isn't necessarily puncture-proof, it still serves as a great deterrent of curious eyes and will lock with the tailgate so you can get some level of security there. It's also completely weatherproof, keeping your bed dry with the thick seals around the sides and the frame system that supports the fabric to keep it taut for good looks and to eliminate any puddling on the surface. As I said, this does have a little bit of a hybrid design with an outer marine grade black vinyl shell that comes in a texture grade finish. Now, that material is weather resistant and resistant to UV damage over time, so this is going to hold up when it comes to the appearance. Now, the underside, this also features a black epoxy coated aircraft grade aluminum frame, which offers that structure that I mentioned and keeps its shape, or allows this to keep its shape. Now, the rest of the cover keeps it very simple with foam and rubber seals around each of the sides here for good weather protection, and it comes with heavy-duty adjustable clamps on the underside of the cover to ensure a quick and proper fit. Now, this is about $350, making it a very affordable choice for a bed cover. Now, comparing this to other bed covers in the category, this is definitely one of the simpler options with a clamp-on construction without the use of rails or other larger components, and it has a soft material compared to other hardcover choices or complicated options that might cost more than what you see here. Now, if you get any more affordable than this, you will be looking at frameless choices or roll-up options that may take a little extra work to open and close. So if you want similar affordability and good protection with the ease of a trifold, then this is a great option to consider. Install is a super easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and will take about an hour or so to get the job done. Now, at this point, I'm going to hand it over to one of our installers here. They're going to show you a detailed breakdown on how you can get this bolted up to your truck at home. So that wraps it up for what I have to say. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
What's up, guys? Today we're installing a tonneau cover on our Silverado, so let's get started. So now, the first thing we want to do is get this laid onto our truck bed. You're going to unbuckle the buckles, and then we're just going to fold this thing down, make sure we've got it even left to right and front to back, and then we can hop underneath and tighten down our clamp. And that looks pretty good where it is, so I'm just going to carefully fold this back so we don't shift it back here. Now we'll hop underneath and get our clamps installed. So now we're going to get our safety tie-down strap and our clamp installed. This one's going to hook underneath the bed rail here. Slide that on and start tightening down the twist knob. And then we can do our clamp. So this slides left to right. So you're just going to slide it so that it's straight. We've got a hooked part of this clamp that's going underneath of the bed rail. Slide that in and then tighten down the twist knob. do that same thing on the other side. So now we're gonna get our back clamps installed. So we've got it in a hook over here. So we're just gonna pop that out, slide it over towards the middle. Now this adjusts by twisting left or right to unscrew or screw it in. You're gonna have your clamp like this. You're gonna hook this part underneath the bed rail, and then when you pull this down straight, it's gonna suck this clamp up, which will pull this down. So it's gonna be a bunch of guess and check here. Now it's way too loose right now as it sits, so I'm gonna twist this to the right quite a bit, just to where I have a couple threads left showing with it straight up like this. And then we'll recheck. And it's still really loose. So we'll keep twisting this to the right. And now we've got just barely one thread showing. And when we clip it under the bed rail, that's nice and tight now. So we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now, last thing we need to do is install our safety pin. So it's just gonna be going through that open hole right there. Slide that in until it clips into place, and that's gonna prevent this from opening up. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the TruShield Soft Trifold Tonneau cover for your 2007 to 13 Silverado and Sierra 1500 with 5.8 foot short and 6.5 foot standard box. Thank you for watching, and for all things Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.